You know what? It's pretty sad that people are so caught up in their phones and they live their lives literally in their phones and on the internet that they actually don't even know that looking out in the real world that this can easily be debunked with their own eyes. How are you good people all doing? Welcome to the channel. I'm Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Model Renaissance Man, in which I'm greatly appreciative of. Make sure you guys are following me on all the platforms you see above and below. Hit the thumbs up button right now, the way my content can consistently be recommended to you. If and when you do subscribe to the channel, make sure you hit the bell notification, which will bring up another tab that allow you to select all notifications. And last but not least, don't forget to check out my other YouTube channel called Man, Husband, Father. Go over there, subscribe to it, and I'll be putting out fresh new content on there. So make sure you do that, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, so we have to talk about this because this is something that's absolutely ridiculous, and this is coming from The View. And honestly, I don't know if people, whoever is giving The View them their content and telling them to talk about specific subjects, but guys, the dumb stuff that Whoopi Goldberg then pulled off on this is just absolutely astounding. Absolutely astounding. They bringing back Budweiser killing Dylan Mulvaney on their show. And Whoopi Goldberg definitely just dug a deep hole on the stupidity that she just spewed out of her mouth. Watch this.
Last week, California Governor Gavin Newsom said that he thinks that trans athletes competing in girls' and women's sports was deeply unfair. Now, I want to hear what you think, because I'll tell you what I think too. Yeah,
the last time.
In case y'all didn't know it, that is a man right here. That's a man. That's Dylan Mulvaney, who completely killed Budweiser. And they're gonna ask him about competing in women's sports when this frail man is not even an athlete himself.
I played a sport. I was 6 years old and I was on a soccer team, but I assigned myself as the nurse. So I sat with the Band-Aids. And so in the words of Wicked, I am not that girl.
You're not even an athlete.
But a dear friend of mine, Skylar, he is a trans athlete. His handle's Pink Manore. That's someone who I really
trying to give a
look
shout out to. Nobody
for
cares.
guidance. And I think
I don't want to hear what he got to say, but watch what Whoopi says.
Yes. Her friend.
part of the problem that
Watch this.
Is competing with other males.
So Gavin doesn't have a problem with that.
I think part of the problem that the trans community is facing, and it's the same problem that women face, is if you don't
what women? What is a woman?
don't know anything about our bodies, you don't know how it works. So when you come in and you say, oh, these are men,
competing
against women.
Because they are.
You're assuming that the women are weak and just can't do anything except be here. Have you seen female athletes? They know what they're doing. So I'm not sure what's going on or why this is an issue.
Because we're better. We're stronger. We're faster. That is so easy. This is what I meant in the comment I made earlier. When I told you guys, when I said to you guys that, oh, Jesus Christ, people spend so much time in their phones on a computer that they don't even see the realities around them. The reason why we say this is because it is a undeniable truth that we are faster, we are stronger, we are more capable of a lot of physical things. Now, there is some outliers there. For example, you look at the balance beam stuff during the Olympics and all that. They flipping on that little bitty beam. The girls gonna definitely outdo the man. Their center of gravity is way closer to that beam. They're smaller frames. It's just a given, okay? It's a lot of things. But when it comes to overall strength and brute and all that, there's just not even no competing on this. And I don't even understand how this is even an argument. But again, not the only, but one of the sole foundational reasons of why people even entertain this and saying things like Whoopi Goldberg is saying, because these people don't get out and see realities. They are glued to the View. They are glued to the internet. They're glued to things in their phone. And that is their reality. Their reality is what they see and hear on these phones and on the computer. Go out there and look. I am 43 years old right now. I can go in the WNBA right now and completely dominate them. I can go on a soccer field with women right now and dominate them. I can go, guys, oh my God, I can go into women's MMA right now and completely destroy them. Okay? So we are not saying, and we're not looking at women going, oh, look at them, they're so weak. No, we're not doing that. We're looking at them and saying these athletic women amongst other athletic women, these women are dominant. Look at Simone during the Olympics, complete beast against other girls. Right? Look at Nunes in MMA, UFC. She's a beast. Okay? Look what Serena Williams was doing in tennis, a complete monster, a beast. But when it comes to you comparing these top tier athletic, complete elite women amongst some of the most average men, even high schoolers, we got high schoolers, males, that will kick the living daylights out of female. Y'all remember that he was going to do that $1 million bet? They were going to take the top high school basketball team in America and put them against the best WNBA team. They didn't do it. You want to know why? That would have been an embarrassment. So let's stop all the bull crap, man. This is just nonsense here. Let me go ahead and finish and let this dumb stuff play out.
So I'm not sure what's going on or why this is an issue. The same for me as when people say, oh, you know, I don't know how I feel about you. You do. God doesn't make mistakes.
No.
That's the only thing I can agree with you on.
And the challenge is not to the trans people, it's to the people who are not trans. That's what God is looking to see, how you treat people.
Yeah.
So you want us to beat them? Like, okay. All right. Why is it you don't see these women trying to get into men's spaces? You don't see women fighting to get into a men's locker room. You don't see women fighting trying to get to the men's bathroom. You don't see women trying to fight to get into the football team and get on the basketball team with men. It's the other way around. Why? Because we know that going into that, you guys are weaker than us. Nobody's looking at women and saying that they're weak and can't do anything. We're just saying against us, men. Let's stop the bull crap. Whoopi Goldberg made no sense here.
Yeah.
That's what.
So you're mad because we're saying we don't want no men getting in these women's sports and completely destroying the women. We don't want them to do that to these women. We want the women to have their own spaces. I told you guys, if trans them need a space, why don't you form a trans league? Let's see how that go. It's going to pretty much come down to just being men again, just the lower tier who didn't make the team type men. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, y'all, this is some ridiculous right here. Let me know what y'all think about this bull crap spewing out of the wicked witches of the View. Let me know what y'all think about that by putting in the comment section after this video. And don't forget to do what you guys see in this animation right here. And if you would like to see the next video that I will be doing in chronological order, it's up there. Things as a variety. Boom. I am Ty Smith, model Renaissance man, hoping and praying that every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, praying every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all.